As Max said, it is time to connect blockchain to users. And one of the very interesting, exciting group of applications, a part of NFTs and DeFi, we think is DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. And we think the Lisk platform deserves its own DAO platform with which you can build and connect your own DAO and raise your own DAO and manage your own community. And a short introduction of myself. I'm here on behalf of Calipo. I also raised together with our group of experts. We call them the DAO Hub, experts from different fields, from economics, from politics, from technical background, different kind of people thinking together with us how we can have this endeavor and find out, do research on everything exciting which is possible. Excuse me, I have a little cough, which is possible with technology and within the field of DAOs. We also have a connection with the European Union. They have a unit on digital transformation, and they are very interested in our solution and our ideas, how small businesses can be supported by DAOs and how DAOs can be connected to each other to make a kind of platform and a business space. Excuse me. I'm also a lecturer at the University of Applied Science in Utrecht, so I'm doing a lot of research and building proof of concepts with students. So here's the, here the animation got lost, so you got a lot of information at once. But what it says, we envision a platform with building blocks to establish your own decentralized organization within a few clicks. And at the core, it is member managed. And the members of your community, of your team, you are the master of your own company, your own distributed company. And we are now in the phase of building voting mechanisms and building functionality with which you can do proposals, the members can vote, and then you can even allocate some tokens from your treasury to the proposal. And then you see a lot of other functionality which we envision and we do research on. And perhaps the one I very much like is constitution management. How can you, as a community, define your own rules by which your community and the smart contracts will operate? So we are very glad to be on the same endeavor as the Lisk project, and finding out what's possible and connecting the blockchain technology to the end users, and especially the teams in the Lisk ecosystem. And we think that this ecosystem deserves its own DAO functionality, by which teams can manage themselves, and perhaps by which the whole community can connect. So we are very excited to be on the same endeavor, and we hope to have a lot of success and make next steps together. Okay, and I think now there's a kind of more commercial pitch about our product. Yes.
We have all been part of online communities, project teams, and other kinds of collaborations. And our main challenge is, how might we keep our goals and focus aligned and smoothly together? Due to the current world situation, where more collaborations are happening online, it becomes even more relevant to explore new ways of organizing. What's missing is the right tooling. Calipo, a DAO platform as a solution. A DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, enables you to manage your organization remotely, decentralized in an efficient and effective manner. Calipo is the platform where you can start your own DAO with a few clicks. With the right tools, helpful insights, and pre-made templates, we support you during your entire journey. Calipo. Powered by Lisk.
Super cool. I wish you all the best, Peter, and amazing to have you in the Lisk community. Next one up is Nazar with DoEdu. Please welcome and welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, I'm very glad to be here, and thanks to the Lisk team to invite us and share our product idea here on this stage. So, DoEdu is a product which is related to the education industry and bringing the education technology to the blockchain domain. And we had been observing a lot in the education industry that there are some problems getting through, and the existing platforms which are powering the education industry is not like focusing on those. And the biggest challenge was one of them I have mentioned here, like is a motivational feature which is missing in the educational industry. There is no incentivization for the people who are trying to study or educate themselves. There is a self-motivation, but incentivization is missing. There is no on-chain implementation of the education industry, so we are missing the transparency about it. And there is a lack of charity and the donorship about the education industry, which is currently not available. So considering these problems, we analyzed the market a bit, and we found that there are around 18% is a growth, capital annual growth in the education industry in the last 2020 to 2024, which is projecting. And from 34% is just in the Asia Pacific. And if I try to summarize all those things together, so in the last 2 decades, we can observe that the online education industry has almost 900% growth. And only within 2021, 70% of the world population which somehow been connected to the online services were using the online education platforms in sort of any Coursera or even Facebook, but they were using these platforms for the education. And we are projecting that like in 2025, this online education industry will be around $450 billion. And considering this market analysis, we have to provide some interesting solution, and we thought of it, DoEdu. And within the DoEdu, we have our vision to bring this education industry to on-chain, so we can have an incentivization with the transparency. We can focus on bringing more funds to the education industry. In the last 1 or 2 years, people have been talking a lot about the liquidity pools, where they are investing a lot in the liquidity to earn the yield. But we want to bring the same idea towards the education industry, so people can pool about education and bring some of the revenue and the capital in this industry. So this is our vision, and based on this vision and related to the blockchain, we are going to present our token DoEdu, and this token will be fiat convertible stable coin developed on the Lisk ecosystem, and it will be a native currency for the platform, whether you want to buy an education material, whether you want to buy sponsor someone else's education, so you are going to use this native token. And we are going to provide the educational pools as well, where different organizations can fund the education topics. Let's say someone wants to educate, Lisk Foundation wants to fund educational pool for the people who want to study the Lisk ecosystem, so they can create a pool of there and then fund it there. And we are going to introduce the NFTs for different certificates, achievements, and intellectual property rights, because these are the most equivalent for on-chain integrities for these topics. And the top features that we will be presenting in our MVP is private locked prize. So someone can lock a prize for you that once you complete a course, that locked prize will automatically be unlocked and given to you. And there will be public locked prize. Some organizations like Lisk or someone else can lock a particular prize for educational material, and as soon as people complete those courses, those educational materials will unlock those prizes. And additionally, we have the educational pools, and then we're going to provide the feature for tipping the content creators, and there will be premium content as well, so you can buy on there, and so that it can encourage people to like create more content. And We have this timeline. We envision the product in 2022, and in mid next year, we are gonna launch our MVP. And at the end of 2022, we are focused on content gathering, content creation. We're gonna talk to different content creators to get them on the board to develop some content related to the education industry. And in the next 2023, we're gonna grow more features, grow beyond the MVP features and bring more content to the market. And in 2024, we are projecting a bit of a profitability in this project idea. And now I'm going to present some demo video about the product MVP, and yeah, enjoy it.
Seems like you can nearly already release that MVP, but no wonder. Nazar was a former senior backend developer at the Lisk HQ, and very happy that you chose to stay in the Lisk community and build your passion as a Lisk blockchain application. Next one up is Colecti and Yuri.
Thank you. Hello. Thanks for being here. Really good to be here in Berlin. It's been 2 years, I think. And a quick pitch about what we would like to do with Colecti. With Colecti, we are building an NFT marketplace where you can buy and sell or exchange NFTs. We also provide the possibility to create NFTs or create whole collections of NFTs. And in addition to that, we would like to offer a curated market. With that curated market, we would like to lower the barrier for established companies to actually start experimenting with NFTs where this is applicable. With this value proposition, or should I call it like that, we would like to, or we have the ambition to bridge the gap between the crypto space and also established organizations, at least to let them start experimenting with it. So within the Lisk ecosystem, we would like to be the place where all NFTs can be collected and exchanged, and even bridge the gap to outwards the Lisk ecosystem into the real world. But we cannot do that alone. So therefore, we are currently with 3 developers, also known as the Moosey team. We actually have attracted another developer, and we have a new business manager that has much more experience with business collaborations that also will start working on Colecti. But that will not be enough. We probably need a lot of people in addition to that, like Lisk needs their Lisk community, we also need the Lisk community to make this a success. So we would like to invite you to help us make a success out of Colecti and help us be an ambassador for this project to make it happen, to be the bridge within the Lisk ecosystem and without outward. I cannot find a word for that one, but you know what I mean. So therefore, we made a little pitch video, which might start right now.
Super cool. For those of you who not know Jure, this guy is an absolutely amazing guy. He and his team, they're working on so many things within the Lisk ecosystem. It's crazy. They're the Moosey team working on the Lisk Scan blockchain explorer, which brought us already Halloween NFTs, and with this event also special Lisk AmpliFire NFTs as well, which everyone attending can claim, but there's also much more, I guess, for the community to look forward to. But that's not all. They're also doing the Lisk Center Utrecht, a place similar to the Lisk Center Berlin, to grow and foster a community in the Netherlands. So really my deepest respect and gratitude towards the entire team. You guys are amazing, and thanks for being in the Lisk community. I think you're our, I don't know how many leg, really good work there. Next one up is NFT. NFT is a project which was developed by Aldo, and he is from Indonesia, and it was not possible for us to get a visa for him. He wanted to come, we had everything sorted out, but he just wasn't able to come at the end due to the very terrible situation we are facing here in Germany right now. However, NFT is an NFT blockchain application to, build authentic relationships between influencers and their fans. And, they're using blockchain technology for it in order to, facilitate all of that. He worked on a video, which I would like to show you now, in order to understand better what NFT is working on.
Hi, I'm William Sudana, co-founder of Home for Creators. For years, we've been living in an attention economy. Creators are very dependent towards the brand who can sponsor them to make a living. But in creators economy, it allows creators to be more independent, so they can sell digital products, including the recent hype of NFT, which is give more appreciation toward digital artworks and also supported by sustainable royalty and ownership. Together with NFT.com, we are aiming to bring more education and literacy to our community of creators, so they understand that NFT is not only temporary hype, but an effective tool with real-world utility, so they are able to push into creators economy with the power of NFT, and we are very excited for this collaboration together.
My name is Nindito. I am an illustrator from Indonesia. Throughout my career, I've been humbled by the opportunity to work with great brands and fellow artists such as Netflix, Paramount Picture, Heineken, and Aurora. I'm really hopeful to see NFT artwork can be accepted to a wider audience with a variety of use cases. I have great expectation in the ambassador program to have better exposure and foster a supportive community. I think NFT utility is a crucial part that needs to be developed because it opens up so much opportunity.
NFT.com.
Next evolution of NFT.
Aldo, the person behind that project, also worked on a blockchain application in our developer program before we had the grant program, like some time ago, the so-called Lisk Builders program. And it was the _1 application because he developed, like, I think 18 custom transactions at that time into this blockchain application. So it was a gigantic app. He stepped a bit into the background in this video, but really he is a very talented developer and super good to have him also in the Lisk community.